Hey, it's your girl Candy, and I am here with my people. We are here to discuss NBC's Found, episode 7 of season 2, Missing While Hated. All right. Thoughts on this episode, Lawrence, Monique, and Kira.
Grateful to be on this panel to discussing this latest episode of NBC Found. The case in itself was okay. I mean, I know every case ain't gonna be a banger, but outside of that, I love the situation about Don. I know we'll talk more about Don and his partner, and
Ethan.
how the partners be getting jealous. But other than that, great episode.
For me, it was a decent
Monique.
episode. It was a decent episode for me. I like everything moving outside the case, the little drama. The case didn't move me too much. I'm like, who was she? Who the congressman, councilman, whoever this guy is? I'm like, what? I'm like, oh wow. All I was saying, oh wow, okay. hmm
Yes, I second that emotion. I was having the same feelings. I enjoyed all the outside activities as I normally do. But this case, when me and Candy were watching it, I was like, I'm gonna give it one thumb down for now. I don't want to
Okay.
give it two, but yeah, I was like, this ain't it. But I
Yeah.
haven't really been moved by a lot of cases this season, but that's just, my little personal opinion.
This one and the woman who married that inmate, and
Yeah,
she got
I
kidnapped.
agree.
I didn't like that one. These the two that's the least. I was like, okay, it didn't hit for
Yeah,
me.
this one is neck and neck with that one. Yeah, because I was like, what the hell is going on? What? Okay, it's like it was a lot of confusion. I didn't like that. I didn't.
It wasn't
All
confusion, it was
right,
just
so I
boring.
love the outside fodder.
Yeah,
It was, but I was confused because I'm like, what is going on? Like, I didn't. I guess because we were watching it live at first, and then I just watched it again not too long ago. So I'm like, I still is. It was too many moving parts of a missing person. It was just too much going on.
Yeah, I mean, but
Then
20 episodes.
okay, let's
Oh, go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I have a lag, so go
Oh,
ahead.
yeah,
I'm
she do.
yeah. I was just saying, because I was thinking about this earlier when we was watching NBC Found. Well, I was watching it earlier before I came on here, and I was just thinking how if this season's 20 plus episodes, right? And the last season was it 13 or something like that?
I think so. Something.
Yeah, it was short.
Yeah. So I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, yeah, every case is not going to be a banger. Like I think my favorite case was that little Hispanic boy. I can't think of what went down, but I think that was probably one of my favorite cases of the season.
hmm I can't
So
remember. Look, you said Hispanic. I'm like, wait, what?
Of this season.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
yeah, it was about
13.
Well, Lacey, then the little Hispanic boy. Yeah.
yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes, with the you're talking about this season where the mom was missing and then the boy turned up and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Okay.
that was like my number one for the whole season. Aside, like you said,
Okay.
from
Yeah.
Lacey.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. But all the other stuff pertaining to our people, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I know there's a lag, so I'm gonna do my best to, keep it going. Okay.
Okay.
I'm freezing because think I need to freeze.
Oh,
So the episode starts out with Sir being given an award or something for like he was it was a bunch of
like the
foolishness.
humanitarian award.
I thought it was real, and I'm like, I know y'all lying.
I know
I
it
know
wasn't
y'all
real
lying.
coming
Y'all
from
didn't do that
Trent.
to us. Thoughts
Mm-mm.
on how the episode started out?
It was. I know you effing lying.
Thoughts
That's
on
what
how
I
the episode
felt.
started out?
That's how I felt. I know you effing lying. I'm like, this can't be real. Like somebody is dreaming, and yeah, because they can't. No, for one act, and you get that. No,
Yeah, because
that's
now
all
we
you
just wanted
get.
to Not because we just want to snatch you up, and now all of a sudden we're giving you the key to the city. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I knew it was a dream sequence. You know what I'm saying? That's probably one of Gabby's worst fears is that Sir could potentially get in some type of award for his heroic deeds. And like Miss Kira said, he only did it for one time. All of a sudden, he's getting a key to the city. Like, come on, bro, come on. So I knew they were just trying to play with our emotions. You know, they tend to do that sometimes, especially this season right here.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So then Gabby, we get to a point where we see Gabby and Christian in the office with her, which I why is Christian? I guess he's still hanging around because Sir is still loose. Sir is still out there. But of course, we know Don is in his feelings big time about that. And he is scared that the clock is going to run out before they can find Sir. And then Gabby has to go,
Away.
behind the bars. So, which we find out later on that she wants to give this to Lacey. So we see Margaret being like not put under hypnosis, but someone is talking to her, and then she ends up feeling better or whatever. It comes find out it's Don's husband. What his
Ethan.
name is?
Ethan.
Ethan. Ethan. Y'all, I did not realize Ethan left. Ethan left Don, and now Margaret is staying with Don.
Dang, I must have missed that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I
don't think
mean,
they
at the
showed us
last
that last
episode,
episode, though. I think they
yeah,
just
I
showed
say,
the conversation, and
yeah,
we didn't get the end results of it. So
yeah, we didn't see it.
We didn't catch it. No, it was in the same conversation. She was like, can you be my therapist? And he was like, no, I don't have a practice now because I gave up my practice when I chose Don. And he said, thank you for staying here. And she said, yeah, I know you're not here. I know you moved out, but they're meeting for lunch. So I just learned that today. I didn't see that
oh yeah,
Thursday. I saw
I
that
mean,
today.
it would make sense if,
I missed
yeah.
that little part of it, but yeah,
At the
missed
last
that
Yeah,
too.
episode,
that was a big part of it. Yeah, but I didn't think he was going to leave the man.
I didn't think it
Jesus
was that
Christ.
serious either. But you know,
Yeah, like
right,
number
number
five, but I
five,
mean,
Candy, really? Talking about you number 5?
although they say you gotta teach,
that's some BS. That's some crock. That's a crock of BS now. But I'm just saying.
although they do say you have to teach people how to treat you. So I guess he said
Okay,
if I stand for this, what else is going to happen
but
next? So
that part, that part.
Yeah, yeah. But he left his home, so um, did they come back to the point where we are being introduced to the guy that's missing and the guy that I think he's the one that anybody that understand that part? Go ahead and because I can't explain it.
Hey there, India Garcia.
Y'all see people?
Yes, I see you.
I don't see
I don't see
people.
people either.
I don't see people. I don't see
Oh
any
my God.
chats.
Oh,
Look,
I didn't
do
see
y'all
On
see
nope.
my
anything?
phone.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Y'all see
Yes.
chats? Y'all see
on the
people?
phone, but not
I
on the stream currently.
I don't see anybody.
Mm.
Sorry, people. It's me, not you. Make sure y'all acknowledge the people when y'all see them, because
No, it's not
India,
you.
I want to read one comment. She
sorry.
said India Garcia
Yeah,
said the whole nightmare sequence was complete foolishness and that played with my emotion 100%.
yeah. I can only see India when I go to your channel. I can't see it on my channel. I can't see it on the screen if I go to Mo's channel.
Christian is still eerie to me, very sus because he wants to help so bad, but the way he is going about it is very weird moving. I agree. Thank you, India Garcia. And she said, hey, panel.
Oh yeah, and you have comments on
Hi.
on
Now
yours too, Candy.
you
On the
see
phone.
comments?
Oh no.
I'm looking at it. Mine says live, but it's like waiting for Candy Loves TV,
I'm pretty sure that's you.
and it's nothing. It says live. It says I'm live.
Nope. I have when I go to yours.
Hold on a minute. I got two channels or something.
I don't think. But I don't know.
Okay, I see it now. Okay. Hey Letitia. Hi India. Sorry guys, I just don't see it.
Yeah, they're not coming up
This
on
is
our
weird.
screen.
Okay.
That's
All right.
unfortunate. Because we like to look at the comments, but now we
Yeah, it's
gotta
not coming
go.
up in the chat.
That's weird.
And it looks like nobody is streaming but Monique on Twitch.
Yep.
Oh, Monique, you on Twitch? Let me find
So
out.
Yeah, but she has comments on her YouTube. She has
I
comments.
don't know.
You have comments, but you have to go to that page. They're not showing up here. I don't know why.
I don't know how you got your settings for this restream for
I
us.
don't know why.
So
Uh-uh.
We had it was fine Thursday when we used it.
Yes, I was
It
gonna
was
say y'all making
fine,
me
but
nervous because we had this problem.
I don't know. Yeah, it was fine Thursday. But anyway, so yeah, anybody want to discuss the missing person
with Rashid
case part?
and
Eh, y'all can have it because I really didn't care.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
The only thing, the best way I can subscribe it, I mean,
Mhm.
is that this dude Rosh is like a shock jock type journalist, right? Almost like a Howard Stern type
Mhm.
journalist, right?
Yeah.
And somebody is out to get him. But like I said, this wasn't the greatest case. That's the best way I can subscribe it. If anybody else want to take a shot at it, you know what I'm saying?
No, that was a great
Mhm.
description because I just didn't care. I was like, I don't.
It was just like then
I don't
I
know
guess
why
the
he was
friend
taken.
or
Like
the
he was taken because
co-worker
he shot.
came in.
shot.
Huh? You say Candy?
I didn't. All I know is Zeke ended up tapping into the to the police department server. Child, that's all I know.
I just
That
know
had nothing
this
to do with
case.
the case.
Right, we
Just
talking about
saying,
this case, Candy. We talking about
it does
Because
what's his
not.
Candy didn't
name?
care either.
Rashid,
I I
Rashawn,
didn't get it.
and his co-worker. It
I didn't
started with
get
a
it. Other
P.
than I got it at the end.
Came in, said he
I'm
missing. Then
sorry,
he took a
guys.
$50,000 bribe from a congressman or a councilman or something, and I don't know. It's
Somebody that
called,
bothered him
and then they have a
or
foundation they working
something.
for called ID One ID, something like that. No,
Okay,
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
going.
yeah.
Sounds
I
good to
think
oh,
me.
so.
okay.
Lawrence, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I know they
This
found a
is
point where
terrible.
the co-worker friend
Um,
actually took the bribe for the $50,000. He didn't really, I guess, didn't know where it really come from because I guess this shock jock journalist who got kidnapped, he was about to break a story about the was it a congressman or something
Somebody.
that abusing his power
the
and messing
congressman,
with,
yes.
abusing his power and
Hmm.
doing some creepy stuff to guys. Okay, so he did not want that to come out.
Yeah,
So that's all I remember. And then he had one of the witness was about to be. I mean, one of the guys was about to be a witness, and he crumbled, and he did not want Rashad or Rashid
To put
to
the
put
story
it
out.
out. So he
hmm,
kind of backed out, and he also tried to take his laptop and stuff. He kind of kidnapped him.
That part.
So
yeah.
yeah, that's all I
Why
got from
is
it.
this is very random, but why is everything a creepy thing with guys now? Ever since like never mind.
I
Let's
guess
talk
this
let's talk
congressman is
The diddler,
undercover,
clearly, but
and
like we're getting that in a
yeah.
lot of these
Because
shows
one of
he
them
now.
ended
I
abusing
up
his
coming
mean,
back.
power.
He was,
it's real life. We just
and that's what they
getting
do.
it
I
written to a
know.
lot of shows. I'm like, okay.
We just get a whole lot
Hey,
of it
hey,
now.
all I can say is
It's like
blame
it's
Cat
influx.
Williams. Blame Cat Williams.
Not Blank Williams, Lauren.
Well, he said the what is it? Year of
Hey,
Revelation,
Okay,
Cat Williams
2024.
said everything about to be pulled up. Everything, including
okay.
it's gonna be in the TV shows and movies as well.
So much so I can't explain it. I don't know. I just understand it at the end when the congressman came to them and explained like
That's why I
the
don't think it's for
situation, like
lack of
something happened that
understanding.
he
I
did
think
not
it
want
just
to
did
happen.
not grab your attention very much so like it did not grab mine. We watched it, we were like, okay, we really
Yeah.
don't care. I hate to say it like that. And then towards the end, when you're forced to put everything together, you're like, oh, okay. But it wasn't like you didn't understand it.
Yeah.
You understood it. You just
Yeah.
could have had a V8.
All right. India
It
Garcia got
yeah,
a couple of comments. I'm gonna read hers right
Yeah,
quick.
you gotta read it.
She said,
okay.
I was not expecting Ethan to leave, but I got my good eye out on him because I see where he is coming from, but I still think he is on the suspect list.
Mhm.
Ethan, what y'all think?
Hmm.
I don't know because me and Candy were looking at that
Listen,
red
I don't
light in the
know. Them
window.
red lights outside that window.
Dang.
Yeah, you
Them
don't know if
red
it
lights
was
outside that
Ethan
window in
or what.
episode 6 at the end when he told him what was going on.
Mhm.
It looked like a recorder, like something was being recorded. And it could be street lights or Christmas lights, or it could be somebody
Or it
like
could
red
be
lights at
Trent.
their house and it might have been reflecting on the window. I
It
don't know.
could
It
be
just
heavy.
looked
It could be
creepy.
heavy boots. It
And
could
it could have been
be
Trent.
Ethan has nothing to do with it,
Could
but we
be.
putting it on him. And
Right.
Trent could have put it there because he was looking at Don. So we don't
Yeah,
know.
I got one more
Mm-hmm.
comment from India. She said this case was so fast pacing, how it was wrote was very misplaced, and like y'all said, it was too many moving parts. And she was more interested in the team, Sir Gabby flashback with her dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, India.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, India. I'm gonna see if I can log in from my phone if I can do it this way. But yeah, I don't understand, what was going on with the case, but that's neither here nor there. Um, we do know that Gabby ends up going to the police station and talking to Trent about his case files or whatnot. And who was that lady that walked into the
That
police
was one of
department?
Gabby's old high school
That's what,
classmates,
yeah, I would say high
Mhm.
school. Yeah.
and she basically was spilling tea about the past
He's
relationship between.
building a case on Gabby.
Yeah. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Child, this episode was
Candy said I watched it twice, and
it was all over the place.
Yeah, the
Yeah, and
class,
I
man.
just
Thank you,
watched it and
India.
I still didn't catch who she was. Huh?
Go ahead. Keep talking.
Yeah, I didn't catch who she was. Yeah, I didn't catch who she was until, Trent said something, but I still didn't catch I
Okay.
guess where she came from, like what
Mhm.
the history is. But yeah, so we see that they're going through, well, something about talking to Wayne today. They get a sticky note from under his mattress or from the apartment, and they're trying to figure out what's going on with him and this guy, or who took him or why they took him. Any thoughts on them going through his stuff at his apartment? Those pictures of him and his boyfriend, I guess. Um, the people that were like being very disrespectful is like calling him or his name instead of they. And Don and Margaret got to say it's they, and I appreciate them for doing that because some people will be disrespectful and say he or she, and they want to be called they, or
They.
what is it, binary.
Bye.
But
binary.
yeah.
It's just too much. It's too much. Can we just
They
be?
just want to change
Well, I
their
guess it can't be the one
pronouns.
way.
Now,
It's
don't
just
don't don't
They just
don't
want to
ruffle
be.
no feathers now.
I might be want to be a they sometime. I might feel like a tree. I don't know. Shit, can
You
I
be
be a
it.
tree one day?
Why not?
Um, don't paper no attention. I'm just saying, I might not feel like a human. I might feel like an airplane. I don't
oh
know.
my goodness.
Call me a jet.
As long as you don't feel like a train, you know how they
Any
funny too.
comment?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, ma'am.
You caught that?
Did she say ran through like
I
a
said, as long as
train?
you don't feel like a train, you don't want to feel run
Oh,
through.
oh,
No, I don't want to
okay.
feel
Right,
like
well,
that. Some days I feel like I might be hit by a train, but I do not want to be a train. No, ma'am. Oh my heavenly Father, that was funny. Um,
I mean, it's true. It's true to what's
any
going
thoughts
on
on anything
in
dealing
life
with
right now.
her?
Like we're new to the pronoun thing, so but you have to be
Yeah,
cognizant and
and I love
respectful of
everybody.
it. So
Oh
I
yeah.
appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate them. I love
call
everybody.
them
I
by
don't,
their first name.
if I make fun, I'm just making fun of something, not
You make
not
Right.
fun of
them.
yourself.
Okay.
So
We got
Yeah, myself and not them. I love them. I love everybody. They pay taxes just like I do.
you.
They don't
That's
get no
why I usually
special
try to
treatment.
stick to the
So,
first name. That
moving
way I don't
forward,
have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about
okay.
disrespecting
moving forward.
nobody.
Yeah. So, thoughts on Sir and how he is handling this not so much of a case. Like he's not into this case as much as he would be everything else. Is it because of it's not a missing?
It is a missing.
It is a missing person, but it's like why y'all think Sir is not into this one too much?
Well, it seems like he was trying to go through Zeke, but Zeke was not responding and opening the emails.
Somebody gave him a file. Somebody laid the file on his table.
So did he go into them and take a file? Did he go back in M&A and take a file?
I thought somebody laid it on. I thought somebody tossed him a
Yeah,
file.
somebody threw a file on his desk, and he did look into it.
And then that's when he emailed Zeke under Eric something.
Yeah, I remember that part.
Yeah. Okay, I remember it. I just watched it, but I didn't. Okay, it was a fast forward watch.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Any more comments?
India Garcia thought so. She said he was less involved in the case, although the tip with the email to Zeke. I guess he wasn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess he wasn't really in it.
He wasn't his typical self.
He wasn't more aggressive the way he usually is when it comes to these type of cases. Like usually he's like, oh, I gotta get to Gabby, I gotta get to Trent or somebody. But this one he was kind of like chill about. Like he still want to help out.
Just throw this out, throw my help out. If not, then what it is.
Yeah, really it just goes to show you that Sir felt the same way we felt about this case.
So,
he was like, okay.
So, do y'all think he is the reason why? So, do y'all think he's the reason why Trent snatched all Zeke's stuff out the wall?
No.
Yeah, I can see Sir being petty and giving Trent a tip about what Zeke was doing. I can see him be very petty, like, "Oh, you gonna delete my email? You gonna ignore my help?"
I got done that before. He's tapped in before. Because he's tapped in before, right? He always tapped into their servers. I thought.
Yeah, he did it before, but this time he was opening Gabby case. He was opening something they was working on against Gabby and other stuff. So that was like really crossing a line.
Because if you remember, if you remember, Zeke said, "Listen, not only are they building a case against Gabby, but they're also building a case against Don as well."
Yep.
So Trent is about to split the whole team up by him trying to be that Boy Scout.
Wow. That's a lot, Lawrence.
I really need Trent to get out his
because feelings. If he split the team up, he's gonna be working with Sir. He's gonna be.
I need Trent to get out his feelings. This don't make no sense. You are breaking the band up because even though you're not part of the team, you're part of the team. So this kind of goes against everything. Or at the very least, stay out of the way and leave him alone. So
I'm gonna read
my nerves.
Yeah. So India got a comment. She said possibly, but at the same time, Zeke did go through the database. But I think it could be either or. But who will help? Who will be helping Sir with that, and who will be tech savvy to help Sir? For sure. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever tossed that case file on.
Yeah, we don't know who's helping him.
We don't know who it is. I was hoping the camera did one of these.
But it has to be somebody that has access to it. So again, somebody last week or week before last said, "Who's helping Sir from Emmett?" From the inside.
And I was like, "No."
Yeah, I was like, I didn't do that. So,
from the inside.
If they threw him an M&A file, last week he walked in and took the file. We saw him go in. This time he had the file, but he didn't go in. Somebody gave it to him.
It could be M&A or it could be at the police department because they do be going to Trent, so they do be crossing files when Gabby be going to Trent. So I don't know. Either place.
I'm starting to wonder. This is wild theory. This may not be true. This is a wild theory. I'm wondering if somehow, some way, that Don's boyfriend could be working with Sir. Maybe
Look,
it's a
that one
wild
wasn't on my
theory.
bingo card.
It's a wild
That'd be
theory.
wild and messed
But
up at
then
the same
somebody
time.
said,
I mean, he did use his card, and y'all was, I don't know if it was you guys was saying that he didn't seem that upset that he used his
Mm-hmm.
card.
mm-hmm.
Because
Look, I
right
mean,
now, I think,
anything's possible.
yeah, I mean, right now, I think all four of us are probably thinking about the sister. Like, when are we going to see the sister? When is she going to be revealed? If that is
Mm-hmm.
truly who's helping Sir. I
Yeah.
mean, because I was looking at those hands on that last episode. And no offense to
Mm-hmm.
a lady, no offense to a
Mm-hmm.
ladies or anything like that. But I'm saying those hands look kind of small. So that's what I was thinking that it
Mm-hmm.
could
Mm-hmm.
be a female hands. Then again, I could be wrong. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I feel like it's more than one person. I feel like
yeah,
it's two
I
people
think
at
so too.
least.
Hmm.
Because the gloves were too big. That's why I'm like, okay, that's a
And
woman. That's not a man, unless it was a small
Mm-hmm.
person, or a younger person. Mm,
India Garcia think the
yeah,
same thing about Ethan is on her accomplice list.
hmm. We need like an
right, like
accomplice board.
Mo,
Right.
we need
Like on
the
Sisters
MODOT
what?
board.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
like who
Moda, you
did
right. He
what?
got his
Okay,
dang on board.
yeah, Mo had a whole board, child.
They could just put it on the screen.
And then, okay, so let's go to the part where Gabby's dad walks in and tell her that he is about to go away. She's going to go to New Jersey to stay with her aunt. I'm gonna say Aunt Kira.
Just say aunt.
Bertha.
Auntie Kira in New Jersey, and she was like, she was torn up. She was crying like somebody had died again, and she had those papers and tore them up. Like he took her so far back. I hate he did that to her. And you're gonna tell her you're gonna take her somewhere to somebody she really probably don't even
Right.
really know. Instead of being where she's comfortable, where she can still be helped and be
Yep.
helpful. And then we got Sir peeping
That
through the
was I'm like,
blinds.
damn. That's I mean, this is where Lacey mom really, really on my nerves with this whole security thing. It's like, girl, your baby girl was kidnapped and you got her back. Y'all still at the same address. I'm gonna need this to be locked down like a prison, okay?
Quick, 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 quick thought, right
Yes,
quick.
sir.
But did y'all see whenever Sir was looking through the window, right? That
Mm-hmm.
camera, if I'm not mistaken, didn't that camera pan down to a
Mm-hmm.
basket where it said passport?
Passport.
And the rope and tape.
And it
That's
had rope.
to me,
Yep.
I consider that to be a little Easter egg, a little bit of a
Mm-hmm.
foreshadowing, because we know that he basically wants to kidnap Gabby and escape to a foreign country, but he didn't do it when they was little. But that's just a little Easter egg that I happened to see about that right there.
I mean, he was making the arrangements saying she was agoraphobic, talking to somebody over and wherever. So it's definitely brewing. But this episode had me pissed with Lacey, Bella's mom, and Gabby's dad because I was like, these parents are failing these children. You couldn't get no day assistance and no day program for now, or like you said, leave her over there with Lacey. No, you want to send her to somebody that she doesn't really know. I have no idea how I would handle something like that. It just feels like they're just handling it wrong because you don't know what to do about the emotions and the things that they're going through. But I feel like they're really not trying. They're like, I don't understand it, and that's just it.
Yeah.
No,
And
no therapy, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
and and I and I think
Yeah.
also another reason why young Gabby's dad was so bad, he basically turned into an alcoholic, right? If I'm not mistaken, from
Yeah,
all
he
the
turned
stuff,
into it. Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
from all the stuff that he had to deal with the daughter, and it was a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. India Garcia, she says she has another theory. She said, I think Trent Sr. was involved in the case of Sir 20 years ago.
Mm.
Senior, that's possible. He was a who Trent Senior piece of work,
The way
y'all.
he approached Gabby, I don't know. Mm-hmm.
He a piece of work.
He's a piece. Something.
That part. Look, Candy let this roll around.
Yeah.
I'm watching. thoughts swirl around.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm there. Because somebody has to be. It has to be some kind of connection, some kind of way. I don't know. I don't know.
They're giving us little breadcrumbs,
So, any
you
other thoughts
know.
on the way? Yeah, they're gonna drag this thing out. Any thoughts on the dad and Gabby, the way she reacted, and any other thoughts?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't have any
No.
thoughts. I mean, I just felt bad. That was, a very emotional scene. She's ripping up those papers, and she was crying. Like this
You
actress, I
mean with
forget
her
her
mom
name.
anniversary? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep, yep. Was mom's
yeah,
Anniversary or
birthday?
something. Birthday or something.
Well, anniversary.
hmm
Yeah, anniversary. Yeah,
yeah. She was crying up something, man.
yeah.
I just felt bad for her. I want to just give her a hug myself, even though it's a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
It just put at my heartstrings for her on this episode.
As she
Mm-hmm.
should, because it's like she's
Yeah.
trying to
This
make
little
up
girl,
for lost
she's
time.
this little girl is acting her ass off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and this little girl is really acting like you can
hmm
hear it for real. That wasn't a fake cry, fake. That was like a real cry because you can
Like
hear
that
like
was
her
a
voice, like her goes high pitched a little bit, and you can hear that was a
that
real
that
cry.
that
Yeah.
right there was a cry from the inner depths of your soul. That was a real one.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I
Yeah.
look at young Gabby, I
Because
think about
you're
P
leaving
Valley.
me, and now you're taking me. Oh yeah, that is a little girl from P-Back. That's Mercedes. Yeah.
The
Mercedes'
Yeah,
daughter.
Mercedes. Yeah.
you're leaving me, and then you're taking me away from my comfort zone. I'm comfortable here with Gabby, with Bella and her mom, or Lacey and her mom, and you're taking me away, and you're leaving me. That's real. That's a hard pill to swallow.
Double doozy.
So we have where we see Don and Trent are outside of some business, and they about to go at it like they fighting over a woman or something, child. I don't know. They test testosterone is really high. Okay, like they need to sit down. They need some estrogen or something because
Funny.
they they are doing a whole lot.
They like to
Any
scuffle
thoughts
and
on
tussle, and
Trent and Don and their action
So
and the
childlike.
way Don took that man and pounded it?
Even when
I
they was
just
chasing, they was pushing each other and running, trying to get to the same target. Like y'all are so childish. It's a bad man trying to run. Like get away.
Something like the
and,
testosterone.
and Don don't have no cares that
Testosterone.
that man
Like,
is a
come on,
police officer
guys.
either at
Mm-mm.
all.
The
Mm-mm.
way he stepped to
Hands
him,
on
he
him.
didn't
He
care
don't
about
care.
that badge and that gun, that blicky. So
the
Hands and
thing
feet,
about
hands and
Don
feet.
No,
is
and don't care we in public.
the thing about Don. That man is
Yep,
so.
he don't care that he in public either. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good. I'm just saying that man Don is so fearless. Like he is a complete ride or die for Gabby. He don't care who he got stuff up to. Sir, the brother, Trent, Lacey, whoever he got step up to, he's willing to do that for Gabby.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, without a doubt.
Yep, he loves Gabby. Oh, he loves her. He
That's
love
why
her
Ethan
dirty
left.
draws, as they say.
That part.
Yeah. Okay. So when Ethan went to take that food, I meant to bring that up. When he took that food to the office and he was waiting on the receptionist. I
Mm-hmm.
ain't never seen no damn receptionist at their office. I ain't know they had a front counter. But
Me either. Look,
Don never touched that food, y'all. So was he like not feeling it because the husband left or what? Like
Probably.
he didn't even touch that food. Did you see that, Lawrence?
I did.
He didn't
I
touch that food. He looked at it and
I
that's probably poison. Oh.
I think it may be in touch it because he's still in his feelings. That's the only thing I can think of.
I mean, he'd be so busy with the
because they
cases,
were
I could
supposed to
see him
meet
not
for lunch,
eating.
right?
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
hmm But the case got into the way, and of course, um,
Mm-hmm.
the boyfriend was upset about it. He basically said every single time Don is going to choose Emily and Gabby over
Yep.
me, I'm always going to be
Mm-hmm.
second fiddle, basically.
Yeah. or a third, depending on what's
Right.
going on.
Or fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we get to a part where we see which they did such a good thing for Margaret. I was happy for her. They had cameras in the Zeke be working overtime, and for somebody to not leave the building, he be working.
I mean, he got no choice but to work overtime. Look at
He
all
said,
this
"I'm
time
gonna
he
hack
spent.
something if I don't do nothing else."
Mm.
Yo, Zeke they gave her a what is it? A sleeping bag, her
Zeke
lunchbox.
didn't give her that.
Some little
Gabby
flyers.
said it.
Well, I mean, they gave it to her, but they had the
Zeke
stuff
just
on the
gave her the
camera,
stream. Yeah,
and she
the.
just see it.
The little
I'm
fly,
like,
they had little
Lordy,
flyers of the little
poor
boy.
Margaret.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she just don't understand that she cannot go up there. Like, lady, you assaulted
With
this
your
man, and then
pocketbook,
you
and then
kept
you got
harassing him.
stitches and a gash and the stitches and
10
harassing him,
stitches,
kept
like,
calling
lady,
him, talking about, I'm sorry.
I can see what 10 stitches look like.
I
Like,
think Margaret thought that was gonna be
come
a
on,
couple,
man.
like a little pat on her hands. You're gonna get a couple little munchies. You're gonna take
Hmm.
her happy behind right back up there, and they're like, ah, ah, ah.
And really, it was because she was let go. Like, you just, you just you just can't go up there. So she
They
really did get
told
a slap on the
Margaret, they
wrist.
said you can't be nowhere around the perimeter. You can't be sitting in your car looking at the bus station. We don't want you nowhere. You gotta figure out another way to get here. But you
But
can't
that's
come
more
onto
than
the
a slap on the
premises.
wrist for her.
Period.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
that's
for her, well, yeah,
yeah, for her it's different,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. For
that's
her, that's
death.
more than a
They
slap.
might well give her a life sentence.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
Poor thing.
I'm like, I
Because
don't
at
know
least
why it's
she's
not
getting the benefit of
comprehending.
being able to see it from M&A. But
Mm-hmm.
she go to jail, she ain't gonna see nothing.
Mm.
Mm-mm. So this is sort of kind of a slap on the wrist. Well, this is like house arrest for her.
There you go. It's like house arrest.
And then she's staying with Don, so it's like whole thing. She is really, she's
And
really
why
got
is
it
she
bad.
staying with
I
Don?
I, I hate it for her. I don't know why.
I missed that part. I remember you saying that, but I'm like, how did we
I don't know
get
why.
here? I don't remember
Ethan,
that.
Ethan and Margaret talked about it, but they didn't say why she's staying with him. And then we didn't hear it
Yeah.
previously either. In the previous episode, they didn't say anything about her not having somewhere to stay. So maybe because I don't know, maybe Donna keep her from going. I don't know.
Hey
I don't
there,
know.
Tamika's
I don't know.
den.
What's up,
Hey
Tamika?
Tamika.
Yeah, we
Sorry
can't
I
stand
can't
no
see you in the chat. Let me see if I say something in the chat. Will it?
Ain't nothing gonna
No,
come up there.
ain't gonna do it. Mm-mm.
Because I've been trying to
Are y'all able to comment in the
in
chat? Do
hours,
y'all
but
Yeah,
chat?
it's not gonna
in
come up on the
ours, but
screen.
not up here.
Yeah, because I answered Shayna
Hmm.
and Letitia back, but you can't. Okay.
And it is streaming on y'all channels, right? Y'all make sure. Okay, okay. I mean, I know it is, but I'm just making sure. I'm just asking. This is so unfortunate. So they end up. Sir ended up making a video, and it was like 1.3 million viewers. Sir got that camera time from that little girl for 10 seconds, and put his phone up to his face, and he making videos.
Because he ain't getting no attention no elsewhere.
Now, sir
Sir
is an
got
This case,
influencer.
Sir got
not
a
an
TikTok account.
influencer.
Influencer, content creator, something. He.
Who said Sir was an influencer?
Miss Kara.
You better make me sip my coffee. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. How he looked in the camera the other week, Kira?
That was sir in the back of the
Now
lady's
he's straight.
picture.
Now he's bold with it. Like, he's not even afraid. How most people would be afraid. They don't want to be on camera. Don't put me on Facebook. Don't post me nowhere. No
That's
social
because
media.
they
No
can't
nothing.
find him.
Don't even take my picture.
All right, good night.
He does not care, and they know he's around M&A somewhere. They should know that.
But
Like,
for how many
Oh yeah.
people does it take to screw in a light bulb? How many people did it take to find Sir? Sir keeps doing this because he knows ain't nobody ain't gonna find him. So now he decided he won't be on the internet too.
Now he's trying to
Okay,
spin the narrative of who he is.
right. I'm a good guy.
So was Chucky, and we know he's been murdering everything.
Any other comments? Monique?
Um, India Garcia had one point. We probably gonna get there soon, but she said the true reason I guess Margaret why she is upset with Gabby is really gonna come out in the next part, which makes me feel she might ask for Sir help to find Jamie because she feel hopeless. Because remember she broke down with
Yeah.
Gabby. She said, "We find
Mhm.
all these other
Mhm.
kids, but you can't find my kid." So it's like,
She sure did, poor thing.
And see,
She did.
and
Yeah.
see,
I'd have had to leave. I
I
don't know
feel
if I
sorry
could have
for her.
worked there that
and
long.
see, that's why I said this
Yeah.
in my video when I broke down this episode last week. That's why I just have this strange feeling that she is going to turn to Sir for help, and she's going to betray the entire team because she's going to get desperate. Like it's now, I mean, the second season,
it's getting there.
and she wants to find her son bad. That
Mm-hmm.
is my theory. She is going to turn to Sir. She is going to turn to Sir.
Her and associates, because it's somebody else
Mhm.
helping him. I'm,
Oh yeah, well, Sir,
Sometimes you
Sir,
gotta be a
Sir and his
little,
squad. Yeah.
selfish when you want answers.
yeah, certain associates. I'm like, somebody help him. And when
Hey,
she do,
hey,
I
you
hope
know
she
what?
find out who it is.
It'd be
Why
crazy
she
if
go over there.
Sir. It would be crazy if Sir had his own version of a smaller version of M&A. Since you did say certain associates, that would be crazy.
Oh my gosh. That's wild.
Mm-mm-mm. So we do see the part where the congressman come through and Gabby says something to the silver haired guy, the tall guy is really handsome, and he kind of ignores him, but then he doubles back, he spins the block and sees Lacey and Gabby, and then he starts talking to let them know that Bradley is a predator. Is it Bradley? One of the
Yeah,
congressmen is a
Bradley.
predator, and
Bradley.
that that he does things to adults
Men.
or men. He doesn't care that they don't want done to them, and he just does it because he has power. And these are very familiar
Very.
stories now.
That's what I said.
Uh, listen, I'm people always say I'm not for violence, but that I am when it's necessary. And ain't no way, I ain't gonna say no way. Because if a woman would try me and her in the box, if I don't like it, let me be
Boy,
quiet.
you
I
Listen,
ain't
about to
gonna
some
be
say
women,
nothing. Let
Tyson
me
in
be
that
quiet.
ring,
yeah,
boy. You about to be like, get off.
I
ass out, ass
I
out.
couldn't bring in myself to watch that fight because
I didn't watch it either.
I
I
couldn't
watched
do it.
it and I was very entertained.
And I mean, I guess I should have seen nothing because they do that all the time in like Law and Order and shows like that. They take stuff
Oh
from the
yeah.
headline.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
feel like with them giving us this,
yeah.
it's just not their typical kind of case. And I hate that we're getting away from that kind of this season. But I think it was India that was making a comment about maybe we're happy because last season we kind of focused on Sir, and Sir was in the basement, and so we were solving cases and we had all these good cases. But now he's out. It's more a focus on everybody outside of the
Mm-hmm.
case. So that could be it too.
Consequences
I
of
just
some
next week
while
looks a little
Mm-hmm.
Sir
better.
is out on the streets. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
just a
we
little.
find out that the little guy with the black fingernails and the dark eye
Not the
liner
description.
is the one that took Rosh. Because I don't know his name, and I don't know, like, is he his
They
friend? And I
them.
think the laptop had blood all on it, and
Yep. He basically kidnapped Rashawn. I'm just messing up this dude's name. Yeah, so he was trying to because he was one of the witness that Rashid was gonna use to out Mr. Bradley. So he was trying to backtrack on everything, and I guess he was trying to take the laptop and destroy whatever stuff he had on the guy and with Mr. Bradley. So and things got real physical, and I
yeah,
guess
and
dude was
he ended up
like,
being in the back of a van.
"Yep,
Yeah, and then that's when what the dude started apologizing, talking about I didn't mean to, yada yada yada, and oh my god, I'm asking for forgiveness and all the other. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
Yeah, he was like he didn't want he didn't want the news to find out, or the police. He didn't want somebody to find out what was really going on or whatever. But I mean, sir,
it's like a child
I don't
almost.
know.
Like, how did you think that you would have no consequences to your actions? Like, you was just gonna kidnap somebody, and that was just gonna be that. Like,
Right.
what you gonna do? Like, let them
Yeah.
go next week? I'm confused. I don't know how you thought this was gonna
Yeah.
work, but sure.
Yeah, you drew blood,
But
and
I guess he was
then
gonna let him bleed to
kidnap.
death and starve to death and yeah, dehydrate to death.
Go to the bathroom on himself. Yeah,
Don't know.
all the things.
He said I was trying to get out of. I think he said he's trying to get out of town or something. He was trying to do before telling.
Well, he was moving too slow because ain't no way you trying to get out of
And then
town.
he probably was gonna call and tell him where he was at. I'm like, I guess I don't know.
By the way, so and so was in the van
Right.
over on such and such.
Leave an anonymous tip.
Yeah. So they I guess Don kind of understood what was going. Not I guess he kind of understood and kind of felt his pain or whatever because it's a he has a kin to Rashid's situation, being in the the community or whatnot. He
Mm-hmm.
kind of understood what was going on. So he was pretty much, from what I could see, like he was more of the person that was really talking to him when they got him out of the van. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That part, I'm telling you, this episode was just. Anybody thoughts of when Rashad is at the hospital and him and his
I
friend are
mean, he got his
talking?
first, I guess, blog or a journalist thing out there for the
Mm-hmm.
congressman. So he got his first viral story or something about the congressman. So
Yeah.
good for Rashad. Um, I mean, it wasn't all for nothing.
The fact is, at least you're close because none of us is correcting you because I don't even
That's
remember
what I'm
his name.
saying.
I
Like
I
that's
think
what
I
I
think
say
it
both.
was I thought it was Rosh. I think like
Okay, Raj.
It
Oh,
It
might
could
be
be
okay.
Raj.
Raj.
RASH
Okay.
Rosh. Yeah.
Lawrence, why you
Mm-hmm.
let us sit here and call that
I
man all
call him
kinds of different
Rashad
things?
Rasheen. I just know it was a RASH.
R.A.
That's all I
Me
remember.
too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like,
it was just
yeah,
Rosh.
sounds
Okay,
right.
gotcha. Well,
He's like,
So
let's just go let you
they
have
put his
it.
picture on the wall. They tell him welcome home. Everybody take their little shot or whatever. And we have Lacey and Zeke telling Margaret that they're gonna, the room is hers and that she's going to, give her the room. And then she has the scene of the bus station. Dawn goes home and they have a Trent calls Gabby and lets her know that they found a DNA match at the
mhm.
farmhouse, but he's telling her to keep her distant from Christian. It's a relation to Sir, but they didn't say male or female. Uh, so he didn't say Christian. I think he would have said Christian if it was him, or unless Christian doesn't have any DNA in the system. But if it was a woman, would he have not said it's a woman, a female? Would he? Because he didn't say male or female. He just said
I
stay
think
away
I
from
think that
Christian.
goes to the writers trying to tease us. The writers are trying to make us have theories, so that's why they didn't come out and say, you know, male, female. Because if they would have said female, we would have all been like, oh, sir, sister. You know, they want to
Right,
Yeah.
drag it out.
right.
So
Mm-hmm.
Keep us in
Yeah,
mhm.
suspense.
for sure. India Garcia said the next part with Don and Christian reminded her of the part in episode 12 of last season where Don confronted Sir in the basement after Sir freaked out. The same type of wording too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Christian told him. I mean, Don told Christian he'll put a bullet in his head if he do something, and he said, "Tell me, do you understand?"
Don is not playing around. He needs
Don
some
does
meds
not
and to
play the
I
radio.
relax.
need one
Okay.
of those
I
on
need
my
him to
team,
relax.
boy.
Okay.
That's why I told you he's like the huck of this show, but it's like,
Right.
okay, down boy, like
Okay. Yeah, sometimes I'll
relax,
be like, you need
relax.
to
We
chill.
we in chill mode. Yeah, we in chill mode. I'll let you know we need to turn up and then we go to that. But for now, like let's just try to, he's on
Don don't
10
play the
all
radio.
the
Mm.
time. Bro, probably because he's going through whatever with the husband too. And at first he was feeling
Mm-hmm.
guilty, and then he told him, and now he's gone, and so he ain't had no time to like,
Yeah,
actually chill. But
he's always on 10. He's
yeah,
always calm, but then he can go to 10 real quick and be back to 4, 5. um, Gabby gets a pie from Lacey. I think it's her
Yeah, she
mom's
said she didn't
anniversary.
forget because she usually she did celebrate it at one time at Lacey's house with her mom. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and she said that was a thoughtful gesture that she get her memory back. So that's good. So she thought of Gabby.
Mm-hmm.
She remember Gabby on this day. So that was a nice gesture.
Mm-hmm. And then they're trying to figure out Sir's location and which his IP address, but he's using a lot of VPNs and he
Mm.
cannot be traced. So he gets a bam at the door. And then Margaret is still at M&A, and the TV went out, and she's hollering Zeke, Zeke, mashing buttons, carrying on this, that, and third. And child, next thing you know, Zeke get a yellow, a pink piece of paper or something, and Trent is coming in, taking
And
his stuff
Zeke was like, "Do
because he
not
hacked
answer
into that
that." I don't know
database.
why Lacey be going to don't answer and shit. This ain't your fucking house. Sit your ass down, okay? And Zeke, let him look at the security camera first before he start opening the doors, okay?
that part.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But also, Heavy Boots couldn't like you really done turned to the dark side, to the other side. You couldn't give him no heads up. Like, you mad with Gabby, but what did Zeke do to you? Like, man, you done messed up. We on the
Well,
way. I don't. He ain't gonna leave the house, or he gonna be there. It's not like you gonna give him a tip and he gonna
well,
leave the country. He's not
well,
going
well.
anywhere.
I think Sir was like the audacity of Zeke to hit no thank you on their email when he's trying to give them the tip, and Zeke kept going back and forth. He was like, you know what? We don't need you.
Yeah.
We can do this
He
on our
deleted
own.
it too.
Huh?
He deleted the email
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
He
He didn't
did.
say
Yeah. He
thank you or
deleted
no
it.
thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't
So,
respond. He just deleted it. So
yeah. So Sir might have put in a call, and
Mm-hmm.
Zeke is crying. I felt bad for my guy. I'm
he
like,
couldn't breathe. And then
yeah.
India Garcia, she said, why did
Yeah.
Lacey take the phone of Zeke off the floor?
That's a good question.
Is it because that's the only digital form of communication? I don't know.
That could.
But she looked down while they was
Mm.
Trent and Zeke was going at it, and she hurried up, did a whoop whoop 1 2, pull a
Mm-hmm.
1 2 and put it in her pocket. And
Okay.
Yeah.
A quick swoop.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something.
Because if he had been taken into lockup and didn't have a phone, then she wouldn't, he, tell him what they would have done to his phone, tell him. But yeah.
How you gonna take him
Unless
in the
she trying to
lockup
be
and he
nosy.
doing COVID? The law don't
They don't
care.
I
care.
don't think they lock him up. I think they're just taking his equipment. He said, "I ain't got no way to." He said, "I don't have no way to
Connect to the
connect to the
outside
outside
world.
Okay.
Buy
world."
you buy
Yeah.
you some more, Z.
Yeah. So had he taken the phone,
I
then
do
he
have
definitely would
money.
not have had a way because I'm sure he
Yeah.
had some stuff.
Okay.
So yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you,
Buy
Marie.
some more. You got Z. Got it.
Thank you for putting the pieces
Or your
together.
papa or somebody.
Listen.
Hey. I need my
Yeah.
cameras up.
I think that was Sir. I
Petty
think
as
Sir did
hell.
that.
That was him.
Hmm.
Petty.
Yeah. I think that's him because he's been, I think Zeke
Petty
has been
boots.
tapping in a lot of times
Yep.
into their
Mm-hmm.
servers.
Yeah.
Even when
Petty
Trent
boots.
was,
Heavy
even when
boots.
Heavy Boots was on the side on their team, I think he's just been doing it every now and again, and she,
And and Zeke
this
was
time it was
like
too much.
yo, Trent. I'm paraphrasing what I'm about to say here, but he was like, yo, are we not on the same team? Like what's happening?
No, we're not.
Now if you left a
No, we're
now if
not.
you
You
left a
made that
footprint and you and they filed what they got against your boss
Mm-hmm.
or partner or whatever, and the
Yep.
other guy done,
Hmm.
that's a no no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So Margaret is having a hissy fit, and she started throwing stuff, and luckily Gabby's still there. And then her and Gabby hit the floor, and she said, "Why you can't find my child? You find everybody else's child."
Well, when it comes to Margaret and how her child disappeared, it's still kind of vague to me. I know she was at the bus. They was at the bus stop or I mean
bus
bus
station.
whatever, And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's kind of I forgot.
What if that child just didn't want to fool with her no more and ran away?
Child, not the cool ran away.
I think it was one of
The
those
child had the
one.
whole plan.
Yeah,
They do, don't you
I
see
think
it?
it was one of those
Them
things
kids don't be
where
playing these things.
you know how y'all be at Walmart and you see these random kids everywhere with no parent, and I don't know if that was the case with Jamie, where he just
Mhm.
got snatched up out the blue, but something happened.
That sounds like
Yeah,
what it
something
is.
definitely happened. It's just like,
Yeah.
how can you? I don't know.
It,
How,
Or it could be like maybe she sent him to the bathroom by herself, which is why my 9-year-old hates when I go to take him to the store and I don't bring his brother with him because you got to go into the women's bathroom with me because I'm not
right?
about to
Mm-hmm.
let you
Good,
go in the
yeah.
men's by yourself and be like, hey, are you okay in there? Are you done? And they'd be like, ma'am.
Hmm.
So, yeah, it could have been that type of situation where she was like,
yep.
oh, go ahead. And then he never came out. But yeah, there was some type of separation, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And
Oh
that's.
wow. And India Garcia has a she said again another question. What was in the letter that Sir was going to send to Gabby after taking Lacey again, but Trent intercepted it? They mentioned the second letter but no explanation behind it.
Hmm.
Which episode was
Wait,
that?
what letter? What she say?
Um what was in the letter that Sir was going to send to Gabby after taking Lacey again, but Trent intercepted it. They mentioned the second letter but no explanation behind it.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Do you think Sir maybe snatched Jamie up? I don't like boys.
Yeah, I don't think he. No, no.
Look, Bradley have a better chance of snatching that boy up, but
Oh, oh,
I'm just
oh.
saying I don't think Jamie is the Sir type. But I'm just saying.
Well, not you profiling, sir.
I mean, it'd be a shock if he did snatch up Jamie, and then
I don't
Jamie
think
grew
Sir
up to be
has
a
them.
tech savvy kid and helping Sir at this moment. That'd be something.
I feel like it's a Sir-like figure that took her son. Like I feel like it's somebody similar to Sir. Could be a man, could be a woman. I don't know, but I feel like that's possible. I don't think it would be
Hmm.
Sir, but who knows? Because Margaret ain't done nothing to him, and the boy been missing since he was
Yeah.
little. So it doesn't like the time frame
Right.
doesn't correlate. But
Mm-mm. Yeah. So
Okay. Well, that's that on that. So, what do y'all think is going to happen next week, other than Margaret? I think Margaret is going to go to Sir, or is that a guess? Is that what India was guessing? Because I don't remember seeing
I forget the movie.
Yeah, I
the
forgot to
trailer.
look at the TV promo
India
trailer.
said she think that it's going to be a fight with Sir and Heavy Boots next week based on the preview for the fall
Yeah,
finale.
buddy. I've been waiting on this one. I've been waiting on this one.
Okay.
Only give us a little 2-second preview.
Okay. Episode 8 is going to be the
For the
Yep.
mid-season.
fall
Okay,
finale.
which is
Yes, and I don't
crazy.
know why they're breaking it at 8. That's so silly. Why don't you go
I
into
think they
the
did
I
it
middle
mean,
of
it's
the
last
the
season. They
season?
did
holiday
like I think they
season
did 2. Well,
coming up.
yeah. It
Yeah,
is.
but we can go like a week or two into December and then break and come back in January,
Yeah,
February.
because
I
they're
don't know.
they're still
Then
filming. They're
then
still
We got
Thanksgiving
filming.
Thanksgiving, then we got Christmas.
is
Yeah,
a Thursday,
they're still
so yeah.
filming right now. They're filming the back
Yeah, they
episodes
are still
right now.
filming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Why don't you slide over there and give them a few words of encouragement, Lauren,
Right?
Not a
about these
few words of
Places.
encouragement.
And get a couple of
Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah, you know.
maybe this is just the first half stretch. They gotta warm us up. We
They
got
got to get
spoiled
ready
from
for that
last
second
season.
half, baby, because this episode 8 probably gonna be on one.
Mm.
They
It's
have
yeah, I
to.
feel like they're gonna
It
leave
has
us
to
on like
be
a
heated.
major
It can't be
cliffhanger.
lackluster.
Please don't be lackluster. No.
It
No.
has to
Please
be
don't be
good.
lackluster.
The case for next week even looks better.
Yeah.
especially if Trent
Okay.
and Sir get into it.
Did they get into
That's
it?
what I
Yeah.
want to see.
Petty
Not
boots and
heavy
heavy
boots.
Oh,
boots.
okay. Because where is Don? I need to know where
Die on the
Don.
sidelines refereeing.
Listen, tag me in. He gonna pop all of them.
Don
He'll
don't
pop
need
you
no
and pop
tagging.
you.
Don just gonna
Mhm.
go. You don't need no tagging in.
Oh gosh. Okay, okay. Alrighty. So that's that on that. So Miss Kira, what you got going on in your channel, honey?
Ooh, child, we in the middle of a little breakish situation. I just did a watch list last night going over the November releases, the series in theaters, um, and that. And next Saturday, I'm having a Saturday sip. Be doing Found with Candy Love live on Thursday. Married to Medicine is coming, I think, right before Thanksgiving, so I'll probably do that
Mhm.
also. And keep your notifications on because I'm like taking a break, but not taking a break. And I don't know if we were doing something with Cross or not. So
Yes, we are.
yeah, okay,
Tuesday, I hope, maybe.
okay.
I had said it earlier. I said Tuesday, but I'm like, I didn't even text Miss Kira the final thought, but yeah, no. We'll put it together.
Yeah, Tuesday works for me.
Monique, what you got going
Okay, so
on?
earlier this evening we did Love and Marriage Huntsville episode 3. So if you love and Marriage Huntsville, go check it out. Did it with Candy Love and Lighting Up with Letitia. We was discussing episode 3 of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Love and Hip Hop Marriage Huntsville. That's what Candy called it. But yeah, so tomorrow with all things Ruthless and Vacay JTV, we are discussing episode 1 and 2 of Cross. That's on Prime. Tuesday we are doing the last episode of Beauty in Black of the part 1. Tyler Perry Beauty in Black. So we're doing the last episode of that. And Wednesday we are doing Sisters, Tyler Perry Sisters. We are going live, giving our first reaction. So we go live every after the episode. So we go live. So yeah, give it our first thoughts, and that's it so far.
All right, thank you, ma'am. And Mr. The Lawrence
Yeah.
report. What say you?
So I'll be dropping my review of this episode of NBC Found tomorrow. Also dropping my review of Alex Cross with Aldous Hodge. And I just shot and edited a bunch of Marvel content. I talked about Denzel coming to Marvel. Denzel is going
Ooh.
to be in Black Panther 3. We have the What If trailer reaction, Captain America Brave New World reaction, a lot of Marvel content. So like I said, if you're a fan of Marvel, NBC Found, I'll be dropping that tomorrow. Make sure y'all subscribe. Grateful to be on this panel with these ladies as always.
Thank you so much. We might have to jump you in with the cross,
Yeah, yeah,
sir.
yeah. I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah. And for me in my house, and we shall serve the Lord at all times. Um,
Hallelujah.
so on Sundays, there's Love and Hip Hop Huntsville with Monique and Lighten Up with Letitia. We have Found with Kira, Monique, and Lawrence on Sundays. On Wednesdays with Tamika's Den and Monique, we do live sisters. Miss Kira and I do live watch of Found on Thursdays, and it's really fun to watch. I mean to do and watch at the same time because we be confused and talking junk, and we be having our facial expressions and
Mm-hmm. Bring your robe and pull up.
in our pajamas. So I don't know. We
Pajamas.
might have to do Found. We have to figure out when we're gonna do. We're gonna keep
You
doing
could put,
Found, or we're gonna do Cross in between.
yeah, we
On
might be able to stick cross in between in that
we'll
little
see.
spot. Like we do Tuesday this week, and then maybe next week we could
We'll
put it
do.
in the
Yeah, yeah,
sixth.
yeah. That'll work. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, that's Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Ew, never mind. We stick to Tuesday or Wednesdays.
Okay,
Or
wait a
maybe
minute. Wait,
Goes
who?
to show you.
we'll talk
My
behind the
bad.
scenes. So
Yes.
yeah.
We'll figure it out.
other than that, that's that on that for me. Just trying to, keep the subscribers
Yeah, so
going
make
on.
sure y'all like the video and make sure you are subscribed to everyone's channel up here. We are greatly appreciated. And I'm greatly appreciate for India Garcia for chatting with us and Tamika Stan coming through. I don't know anyone else came through. I
Lighten
know,
up
but
with
Letitia came through.
Letitia
Yeah,
and
thank you
Yeah,
guys
and
for
thank
coming
you
through.
guys.
MCZ.
For some reason, I can't see the chat, so I do apologize. But thank you all